you, Carol. Hi everyone, I hope you're not too tired because I will be really short just to let you know what's the actions after that. So actually I'm following Ryzen's and Sephiroth's topic on DeviceOn and just like to share two more cases for you. And the first one is air compressor manufacturing. All of you know that DeviceOn is capable of connectivity. So in this case, we help our customers to collect the field data very quickly. And then, because that is the first step, so we have to do this with our devices to do that quickly. And then the second step is to, we help them to integrate cross-platform data. Because if you have involved in any iFactory case, you must know that there are a lot of different protocol, different platform data. So we also help to do them and then to visualize with customizable dashboards. And then the third one, we even help them to do preventive maintenance. This is done by our data analysis functionality. So that one also helps them to add value or to help them to know when to repair. And this is the real case of them, they're using this dashboard right now. So with their domain know-how of air compressor, we help them to visualize this discharge temperature and pressure, power, and voltage, and all the information that they want to know. Okay, and the next case is semiconductor manufacturing. As you all know that the challenge of semiconductor manufacturing is that it requires the most controls of data security and operation monitoring. Because all the productivity and the availability, we say APQ for them is the OEE for them is very important. So that the device management and predictive maintenance become the important keys to this case. So that what's the solution of DeviceOn? With the building algorithm in DeviceOn, we help them to maintain the machine beforehand. Because before they would not know that their machine needs to be fixed only if their customer told them. But that is too late, right? So we help them to do this and we schedule a time for them to let them know when to repair so that they can add value to their after-sales services. So we even integrate their ERP, MES system so as to provide an all-in-one management system. And then now is the action. You may acquire DeviceOn. If you want your data to be on the cloud, those public cloud we have is WisePass and SaaS and Microsoft Azure, and you will pay monthly. We call it subscription model, right? So you will deploy DeviceOn service by subscription. And then if you want your data to be on premises, like all the factory do, you can pay only one time, and to activate your application with a perpetual license key. And those host options could be Kubernetes, virtual machine, and WiseStack. WiseStack is the private cloud of WisePass and SaaS. Yeah, and you can do both the purchase on the WisePass marketplace. It's an AIoT solutions e-commerce platform. Yeah, and it's more than easy to acquire on the marketplace. Just find DeviceOn in the category. If you don't know what category it is, just search for DeviceOn on the top, and then you may find the option that you want, and then click, and then find the data center you need, and then the device connections you need, and then log in. And because we have already built out and completed the coding, so you can find this service in your management portal. It's like deploying automatically. So this is the portal, and the QR code, I will skip this because we are like, keep pushing you to scan QR code. So I'll just skip it. And you want to experience, you can scan and then experience later. Yeah. And so back to the whole picture of our WisePass. Actually, DeviceOn is one service on it. But so what is WisePass? The concept, what is the concept? So actually, WisePass is a PaaS. It's a platform as a service that we are based on Microsoft Azure as public cloud right now, and DeviceOn is the service on it. And then, so let me tell you the core value of WisePass. So these three application framework services are the three core services of WisePass. The first is visualization. as you know, visualization is always the first step for digital transformation. So we already created some 2D dashboard, and this SaaS Composer is 3D dashboard. We kind of design with our domain-focused partners to create a lot of templates so that you don't have to draw yourself from zero. So we provide this and deliver this dashboard templates to you. At the moment, it's free, so please grasp your opportunity. And then the second one is Asset Performance Management. We call it APM. It's a portal, it's a platform that you can make your device onboarding and then to manage your assets with a systematic and structural architecture. So with the data collected by APM, you can even push this data to AI framework service. This is only a framework that you can, when you push your data to the cloud, you can train your data on the cloud and then deploy back to the edge so as to achieve the future forecast AI concept. Yep. Okay. So this is the use case of our dashboard. This is the combination of 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional dashboard. And it's an energy management system. So as you can see, when customer put more focus on today electricity consumption and month electricity consumption, we can all help our customers to put the key numbers of it on the dashboard. So those patterns are actually designed by Advantage ourselves and add value on it. So get back to the audience. So who is WisePass designed for? Actually, for machine builder and channel partner, DeviceOn can be used as an application. So they just embed DeviceOn application into their service and then to add value to their end customers. So for system integrator and software developer, they have engineering resources so that they can use DeviceOn as a building block to their application. Like if you remember our Italian customer in the morning, they shared their use cases that use it as a building block, as a development kit. So let me go into our alliance program. If you're buying more than 2,000 points at a time, you will access to our VIP program. So not only you will get the discount price for IoT solutions, you may also acquire free certified training and some limited hour of consultation. Okay. So for those solution partners and software partners and the system integrator, you can even publish your industrial app on the marketplace. Because as you know, we want to build it as a very commercial platform. So when we figure out all the business model and deliver model, you can actually we will help you to do the promotion, and then you will in return get international promotion and even orders. So that is like opening a new door for your business. So for the alliance network is for like business opportunities or co-marketing resources. Go into co-marketing resources, like the showcase on the event and speech on events. You can see we did offer for our VIP member in this morning, right? And then out there. And we also do like material production, like case study on video or by magazine. And even we do online promotion for their solutions. Because we are aiming to achieve the business success for our partners. Okay, so yeah, this you already saw in the morning. We now have 350 members across all domains and across the globe. Yeah, and last is the 24/7 services and resources on demand. So far we have is the DeviceOn portal you see a lot of times, and WisePass Marketplace. And I want to emphasize this two more because I haven't mentioned before. Is our certified training. Now we offer free training for our developers. So you can log in and create your own account anytime, and then after finishing viewing like 5 to 6 videos and then pass the exam, you will be awarded like a WisePass certified developer level 1, level 2. So if you want to try and you want to introduce to your home company, you can invite your engineer to pass this certified training. And then on the technical document website, they are categorized documentation, technical documentations that you can acquire anytime. Okay, that's my part, and thank you for listening.